Check out carmarshal.com. The link is in the description. They help support us.
Poulsbo Chief of Police Dan Schoonmaker was presented with lobby surveillance footage which shows Stacy Lee Smolodin, a 23-year veteran of the Poulsbo Police Department, removing drugs from a prescription medication drop box. In the video, Smolodin appears to use a wire coat hanger to remove the drugs and can also be seen in uniform walking away with what appears to be 2 pill bottles in her hands. After reviewing the footage, which consists of 57 video clips over the course of 9 days, Schoonmaker placed Smolodin on paid administrative leave November 3rd while Bremerton police investigated. Smolodin is charged with felony possession of a controlled substance and third-degree theft. Smolodin is due to appear in court on March 21st.
Nick Tweetmeyer, Kitsap Daily News.
Video footage shows officer removing drugs from medication drop box. Officer Stacy Smolodin charged with felony, on paid administrative leave. By Richard Walker and Nick Tweetmeyer. Poulsbo Police Officer Stacy Smolodin has been off the job since November 3rd but continues to draw a $6,704 monthly salary as she awaits a March 3rd appearance in court on charges of felony possession of a controlled substance and third-degree theft. Smolodin was filmed by a police lobby surveillance camera last fall removing prescription medications from a drop box used by the public to dispose of unwanted or expired prescription medications. The video footage was seen by the City Support Services manager, who gave it to Police Chief Dan Schoonmaker on November 2nd. Smolodin is seen removing drugs from the drop box 8 times between October 24th and November 2nd, all after hours. 3 times she was in plain clothes, 1 time, she used a coat hanger to fish drugs out of the box. All other times she was in uniform. After viewing the footage, Schoonmaker contacted Bremerton Police Department and requested a criminal investigation. Bremerton Interim Police Chief James Burchett and Lieutenant Randy Plum interviewed Smolodin at Poulsbo City Hall when she arrived for work on November 3rd. According to their report, Smolodin said she stole the drugs to supplement her legally prescribed medication for pain, due to injuries including back surgery. On September 27, 2017, Spine Institute Northwest posted a video interview with Smolodin, in which the officer explains how the surgical treatment she received there on her back relieved her of severe back pain that had relegated her to light duty and kept her from riding her horse. In her interview with Burchett and Plum, Smolodin acknowledged what she did was theft, said she felt guilty, and was trying to wean herself off the medications and was working with her doctor to do so as well, according to the investigation report. She admitted stealing hydrocodone, ibuprofen, gabapentin, Percocet, and Flexeril. But in searching her backpack, Burchett and Plum found other medications for which she did not have a prescription: morphine sulfate, tramadol, cyclobenzaprine, spironolactone, levothyroxine, bupropion, pantoprazole, nortriptyline, Floricet, methocarbamol, and amitriptyline. Schoonmaker placed Smolodin on paid administrative leave pending a separate internal investigation. He said this follows a process outlined in the police officers' collective bargaining agreement. Smolodin was not booked, but Schoonmaker said the officer did not receive any preferential treatment. I received the information the evening of the 2nd, reviewed it on the 3rd, immediately called Bremerton Police to investigate, and she was placed on leave that day, he said. Not everyone we arrest for theft gets booked into county jail. There are a lot of factors that go into that. Possession of a controlled substance is punishable by up to 5 years in prison and a fine of between $1,000 and $10,000. Third-degree theft is punishable by up to 364 days in jail and / or a $5,000 fine. She's on a tough journey right now. Schoonmaker said that, by all accounts, Smolodin has done an exemplary job as the department's crisis intervention officer. She goes out of her way to help people that are in need. I would say even above and beyond what a typical police officer does, Schoonmaker said. There was nothing that would indicate that there was a problem prior to us seeing what we saw. There's certain behaviors we can't tolerate, but we also know there's a human component to this. Schoonmaker said the department is rallying around Small-Aden. Stacy's on a tough journey right now and we're going to support her, he said, adding, even though I've been here 14 months, it's a small agency. We all know each other, we all care about each other. The department, the reputation, and the trust in the community has to come first. I think even Stacy would tell you that. Meanwhile, Schoonmaker said there has been a procedure change in how the prescription medication drop box is opened. It takes 2 keys to open it. Those keys are no longer located in one place, meaning it now takes 2 people to open the box. Richard Walker is managing editor of Kitsap News Group. Contact him at rwalker@soundpublishing.com. Nick Schwietmeyer is a reporter for Kitsap News Group. Contact him at ntwietmeyer@soundpublishing.com.
County, this is Charlotte County Cop Watch, and I wanted to explain what fair use is. You can use pieces of news articles if you're doing it for news reporting, you have commentary, and you're doing it for education purposes. So that's what fair use is, as you can see right here. Another reason why I wanted to make this video is to let you know I have just joined with Patreon. A nice thing with Patreon, I make no money on YouTube. They took the money away years ago, and so this is another way to give, and it's a nice thing too because you can give monthly. You can give $1, $5, $10, whatever. I do 4 to 5 hours a day on trying to wake the sheeple up on how corrupt it is and different ways that you can fight the corruption. So Patreon is a way that you can do it, and then of course the old way is still there. Donate to Sheriff County Cop Watch with PayPal or credit card. So keep that in mind. 4 to 5 hours a day. I make no money, but the corruption happened to me and I'm sick of it, so I'm trying to wake people up. But my wife would love it if if we could get some help out there. There's 47,000 subscribers. Just think if each one of you subscribers just gave a, let's say, actually, yes, $1 a month. 47,000 subscribers gave $1 a month. That would be awesome. That's not going to happen. But anyways, that would be great if it did happen. But do the math in your head. Just think about it. Like I said, 4 to 5 hours a day. I get no money from YouTube. YouTube has gone nuts. You can't do anything anymore. They're taking the money away everywhere. So these are a couple different ways that you can still help out with all this time that I put in. And as you know, I'm in a special situation where, at least I can do it. 4 to 5 hours a day. We have a cleaning company during the day. That's what allows me to do this, and we're debt free. So this is my hobby. I don't go fishing and all that other crap. I try to save the world. So help me out to make the wife happy, man. In fact, if you guys did give $1 a day, and there was 47,000 of you, and you did it, and each of you gave $1, and that was every month, oh my God, yes, I could quit. I could start suing them. Another idea too that we have is if I got some funds, we could actually contact everyone that has been ticketed and or arrested and put in jail and start sending them postcards to let them know we're here, and to see if everything went all right, and if it didn't, find out their story. So we could even do more investigations and more lawsuits. Lawsuits take money. So just think about that. 47,000 of you so far right now. $1 a day. $1 a month on Patreon, or $5 a month Patreon, 10, 20, whatever. Just do the math in your head. Help out. This is a lot of work every single day. Thanks.